Hello? Hello? Okay. Sorry, guys. Looks like there was something wrong with my audio thingy. Oof. Okay. Try to load her again. Let's see what's going on here. At least we got the audio to work. Alright. Does it work now? Hello? Does not want to... What if I do this? What if I do that? This one? This one? Hello? Well, she doesn't want to move today for some reason. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Huh. Heh. Okay. So it looks like the audio is kind of working again, but for some reason this doesn't want to turn on. My character, why are you not working for me? Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it working. Let's see. Okay. Hope I'm not talking too loud and things are not being picked up in the background. But, alright. So, hi, welcome to Trading Pains. There's another episode for Trading Plans for Monday tomorrow, April 28th. So, kind of looking at the market, I'm marking it out on the 4-hour right here. Added some trend lines in there. They're not very necessary, but they do kind of help. So you can see 1, 2, pretty strong trend line. Possible chance it could break down here, reach down here, and then come back up here. But we're looking at the daily chart, so that's going to be a while. So from what I'm gathering right here, we have a lower high made from the daily time frame. So higher high, lower high, and then a new trend that formed, and a lower high, higher high, lower high, and this one, it broke, so this is a new trend. But I guess if I do this, if I count this, count that, I'll just delete this, and this becomes a, lower high, and then we have a higher high in this sequence. So we have a 1, 2, 3. Wave 3 way up here. If you guys like to count Elliott waves. 1, 2, 3. Or even then. Could be a 1, 2, 3. So this is pretty much almost wave 3 right here. So I think it'll go up a little bit more before it wants to go down. Let's see. We shall see. Last Friday was a very bullish day, as you can see here. Today, Monday, is just dropping down from the looks of it since market opened 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago. I took out this buy side liquidity. So, where are we at now? There we go. So right here could be an important level. ICT likes to mark out gigantic bricks of these just to see where it can potentially lead up into. Alright, so this is the 4-hour. 4-hour, we have a FEG that got tapped into earlier in the week, last Friday. So 4-hour here, last Friday. And also this is a order block right here. This whole thing's an order block, I believe. I think someone I saw at the bottom of that, they even tap into that order block. Which I think this one part not it. This is not it. I think this is it. This is what it was looking at for the breaker block. Right here. Tap into that breaker block. And went up. Of course, you consider this a gigantic market structure shift on the daily time frame. 4 hours kind of coming back down. I might retreat back in here. 1 hour. Well, 1 second. I like to do Let's clean this up a little bit. We'll just clean that up a little bit too. Hide that. Let's go on daily time frame. Ooh, let's clean all that up. So daily looks quite bearish here. It took out this side. And there is a tiny daily fair value gap right here. Could it potentially hit it? Maybe. Maybe. Let's do 4 hour. I'm actually curious about. Also right here, actually, this hasn't been tapped into yet, but the 4 hour has. So we could note that. Bull. I like to just put the daily. I could put just for unmitigated to kind of just let us know. Alright, so we're looking at the 4 hour both side. Oh wait, that's not. There we go. Ah, wait a minute. I cleaned all that up. Go back. Bring back my charts. There we go. God dang. Alright. MES. Thank God for Control Z. Now we can clean all this over here. There we go. Now ES doesn't even have that 4 hour gap. They've already been balanced. Yeah. Balance. What a beautiful touch point. 1, 2. And also, if you guys hear the music in the background, that's just my husband. He'd be making music. Is there any SMTs? This is 4 hour also. It looks like there's an SMT. Like right here. This one? I think this one. Am I right? Okay, so we got SMTs from here to here. That's a big old SMT. That makes sense for the drop today. What do we do here? So if it's gonna, if it would drop, where would be the next potential draw for this? Obviously, it could be this daily fair value gap that was not tapped into yet. So I just put day and leave it in green. Let's go to 1 hour. 1 hour. So we got bigger SMTs. Now, it is showing like a sign of all this area. Resistance. Not so much resistance, but like this is support zone. We just have to wait to see what it does if it breaks out of this and stuff. But potentially, this could be an order block and it could go up. 1 hour we have unmitigated. So this would want to be bears. FEG. This would be a bear. Come on. My templates. 1 hour on this side too. There's a low. Hasn't really reached. Like, I think these are the zone for that, so I feel like that can go a little lower. Am I right? Maybe. The more touch points we have, the better, I think. This looks like it could potentially break out and go down more. For ES. If I clean this up more. For the 1 hour. doing this method is the trend line strategy. If it breaks under, should I break that? Go here. Create limit order. 2. Oh, that's a lot to risk for 2 micro contracts. Even for this tiny. 2. There's this 1 hour for value gap. Yeah, that looks nicer. But kind of hard to say if it's gonna go down that far. But we're just deciding to figure out what to do tomorrow, so we're just gonna stop here at the 1 hour. So 1 hour, 1 hour. There's just multiple FEG that you can go to. 1 hour over here. So here we have the breaker block, so I might revisit that. So I'm gonna put this right here. We have the daily FEGs, so I could potentially reach down there. All liquidity that I can just reach out to. So let's see what it wants to do overnight. But if it were to continue up, this is what I'm thinking. It can, once I see it makes like break past this, alright? Because ES has this, there's this gap that hasn't been fully filled. Here's this, another 1 hour FEG. So we got a 4 hour, 1 hour. I'm just gonna move this 4 hour. I'm just gonna keep the one that's unmitigated. So here's multiple of the 1 hour one, right? So these are great potentials drawn of liquidity that I could potentially reach to. We shall see. 50% pullback on this. So I'm gonna change the color to, whoa, something we could see, so yellow. So if we wanna go in a discount zone, we wanna make it down here. This guy right here that you see could potentially be a order block. Potentially. Order block. So I guess depending what the market does and how much it can go down overnight, this is what I am expecting next round of liquidity. They go S&T, so I think the market can just continue falling for the rest of today, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, look at all that liquidity. Can come back up here to this order block. We got these little twins, which I do like to see. Order block right here. If it comes back up, so this, and then just going down, however long it needs to take to this daily, and then goes up. So that's what I think could potentially happen. So maybe if I go here, that 1 hour hasn't been taken. This is an unmitigated 1 hour. Could potentially come back up to it, maybe. I mean, it'd be nice if it was up here. Yeah, then I could finish this here, and then this guy could go down here. For a nice 2 to 1 5. I'll just leave this here in case this does happen. But the 1 hour that I'm thinking should come all the way down here. So either it does this overnight, tap into here, and it continues up. Okay. So this is plan 1. Plan 2 is it comes down here. Take this, take that, go down to man, anything could happen. Let me clean this up more. I feel like the market's gonna go down here. Then we'll come back up here. And if it doesn't do that, then maybe the market will come here. And then down to here. To this order block. Potentially. I think there's more downside for sure. Cool. Okay. Well, that'll be the plan for tomorrow. Let's see what it gives us overnight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to keep going down until forever long. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys.